Hi everybody, welcome to my bathtub. I just filmed a poem based off some experiences I've had recently, although kind of over the last 4 years. And I was like, why waste a bath bomb and some perfectly good Mio for like a 3-minute video? So I guess I'm just gonna talk to you guys now. I will say it's very hot in here. It's very, very hot in the water. How are you guys doing? It's been a while since we had just a sit down talk. I feel like I say that every time because it always is. Yeah, I'm getting a job, a real job, which I haven't had like a real work for somebody job in like a year, less than a year. But I was just selling jewelry and doing my own little thing, investing and all that. So I do have money, I just was investing instead of working. And it's like, you know what, maybe I should get some more money and maybe I should get something to occupy my time. So I'm doing that. I might switch schools, which is a shock to me, and I don't know if I'm doing it for the right reasons at all. Probably I'm not. I feel like we're close. I think we're close on here. I switched my minor based off the wisdom of a man. I'm probably switching not my minor, I switched my major. Did I say minor or major? Major. I switched my major based off the wisdom of a really dumb man. Just kind of dumb. It wasn't like the worst decision in the world, and what I was doing before wasn't what I didn't like that either. So it was wildlife biology, and that was 100% biology and like 0.5% wildlife. It was basically just biology, and I hated that, which I can do biology, but I didn't want to do it if it wasn't what I wanted to do. And that sounds so dumb of me. Obviously you can't always do what you want all the time, but I knew that was not what I wanted to do. I literally passed out in some labs but the school I might be switching to does have environmental science, which is more like that, and it's actual environmental stuff and not just science. It's also wildlife incorporated. It's not all through the doctors. Cheers to the doctors, you're saving everybody. But I want to save the animals too, so. What do you guys think of my bath? Like, this is so cozy. I was like, you know what? I was trying to edit some pictures I had or some videos for my little poem-y thing. And I was like, this just isn't the vibe. I want like a really long shot video where it's one take. And don't get me wrong, one takes are harder than just like short little clips. Even though it's like, in your mind you would think, oh, it's just one take, so it's only one thing to edit. And that's not it, because one takes take forever. That one I just did once. Maybe I should do another one in case that didn't work out. But I also have this footage, so I can just be like, for any stuff that didn't look good, I can just edit a little bit around if I have to. But either way, yeah, this is like, I just woke up I was like, yeah, I can't do it with the short clips. I love doing short clip little music-y, poem-y videos, but this isn't it. And I wanted it to just be one shot. Because most poems I do aren't super, they're deep, but they're not always, they're embellished, I will say. But the poem I made that I'm posting soon is not embellished. It's very much real and genuine. And they're never gonna see it because it's on YouTube, so it's okay. But yeah, I might be switching schools, and that means switching, I almost said countries, not countries, states. It's so weird because I always thought that I wanted to be where I was, and it's beautiful there, and I love it there. And every time I walk outside there, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad I live here. But now I'm back, like, in my state with my parents, and for the summer I'm back here, and I'm like, ooh, I could be doing stuff here, maybe. It's hard to tell. I mean, I need my own place. My parents are like, if you move back here, you have to live with us, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm almost 20 and I don't want to live with my parents. I'm sorry, I need space, and it helps our relationship. But you know, it does cost less money. But one of the whole reasons they wanted me to move back here is because they were like, oh, my dad has this like military benefit, and he said that it would pay for any kind of housing situation, any books, and so it would make so much more sense for me to move back here. And so that was something I was taking into consideration Because where I go, it's all pretty much paid for with like scholarship and military stuff, but not the housing and not the books, which isn't that much more, but it is like something to consider. It's not like make or break, but it is something to consider. So I thought if I moved back here, I wouldn't have to, that would be fine, like that would help. But then my mom was like, oh no, actually, no, that's not true. So I don't know if they are just wrong or just were saying that before, yeah. But either way, my grandfather is moving back here because he's sick, and I was never really part of my grandparents' life that much. I'm not super close with my grandparents, especially on that side, and so I was like, I mean, it would be nice to help when he's like sick. And also my dog is here, and I miss my dog so much. That's like the number one driving factor of me moving back here is my puppy dog. I wonder if she's over here. Sophie! She's scared of water, so she probably wouldn't join me in the bath. But, yeah. So I might be switching, I don't know. If I do, it'll probably be in the spring semester, so I still have, like, a little bit to make up my mind, but also, like, I don't know. I just want a bunny rabbit and lots of plants and a fucking poem to come true, but you know. You can only make your own happiness. And something that somebody told me recently, I was like, you know, I've been through a lot, like, near-death experiences even, like, points where it was hard to live. And so I came into the mindset of, as long as I'm not dead, if I can just draw and hopefully have music and hopefully have animals around me, I can be happy. And so far that has been the case a little bit, but I don't know, maybe I need more than that. But is that like greedy? I don't know. To have more than animals and music and drawing, the ability to draw, just like a pen, or no, a pencil. It has to be a sharpened pencil too. A sharpened pencil, a notebook, and that's all you need to be happy. But maybe that's not, because safety is a thing, and oh my god, there's like so many things to consider. So much has happened recently. It's like a lot of bad things. No, one really, really bad thing happened to me recently, which was so dumb, because I was like, I thought I was done with bad things happening to me. Like, I thought I had enough. But turns out no, I got more stuff to work out. PTSD sucks. But also a lot of really good things have happened, but nothing lastingly good, you know? I don't know. Is it lasting? That's what the whole fucking poem is about. I don't know. The world is beautiful. There's beautiful people in it, and I'm thankful for those beautiful people. I don't know. I'm transient. And like, the thing is, if I do move back here, I think I'd have more money. I think I'd be saving more money. And so if I move back here, I have to make like a promise to myself. I have to travel, especially abroad, at least like once every 1 to 2 months. Like, I'm gonna make a promise and I'm gonna keep it to myself. Like, I have to travel and not just, you know, kind of stagnate, because that's kind of what I had to do in my old school. Is like, I thought it was gonna be great. I ended up stagnating because I have no car. I can't go anywhere, so it was like the same area that I could walk in was my boundary for the most part, which isn't the best when I'm somebody who likes to explore. And I do like exploring, walking, and I love that. And I could do it for a year if I had to, or 2. But the thing is, all 4 college years, I could not spend just walking around the same area that I can walk to. It's also hard to get a job when you don't have a car, so. And if I move up here, then I would get a car, so. I don't know. It sounds like super pretentious. If I move up here, I'll get a car, so. But the thing is, I'm actually not allowed to buy myself a car down there, because I have to come up here every summer for the most part. And so my mom was like, you can't get a car, like you can't get yourself a car, because then you have to get it up here, and she doesn't trust me anyway. So either way, I can't buy myself a car. I could if I wanted to, but due to familial stuff, I cannot. Well, I think when this is done, then I'll be done with my bath. Even though this was a lovely bath, I got it from Lush. It's the orange one. It has oranges in it. I also put some Mio in the water. I always do that. It helps exfoliate because it's acidic. I wash my insides with Mio and my outsides, apparently. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll do some more shower not shower videos, that sounds horrible. Look. It's an orange petal. Orange petal, am I an idiot? A little bit. Yeah, if you want more bath time videos, like, this is kind of fun for me. It's just relaxing, and it's a fun angle, honestly. The lighting is not horrible. And I can do my makeup and do a different color in the water. Oh my god. You guys can, like, vote. If I had people who watched me, I'd have you guys vote on what color the water is every week. But yeah. I don't know. If you want more, maybe I can do it. Depends if I'm home alone, because I don't think my family would be like, that's normal if they hear me talking to myself in the bathtub, like, every other moment. But yeah, I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are doing well and amazing, and blow some bubbles are fun. Write poetry, even if it's bad, like, it's good. Some of the poems that are the best that I've heard are from people who are like, no, I'm so bad at poetry, and they actually think it, because I've never written poetry before. But there's something very new, and like, there's some kind of innocence almost. I don't know, there's something about poems written by people who don't really write poetry that are so moving, because they're special, you know. And honestly, I haven't written poetry in a very long time. The last time I really wrote poetry was it's all about fucking men. Not fucking, well, sometimes fucking. Yeah, whenever I write poetry, it was almost the best poetry I've ever written. The most poetry, I think, was about one man from like way years ago, who apparently is back in my life, because that's the poem I'm writing now. And then I wrote some poems about a different man who is dumb, but this guy is actually good, so, but also I'm not as good as him, so. If you guys could make me famous, maybe I could be like, oh yeah, I'm famous. Do you wanna, like, have me now? Do you wanna be official now? Because I'm kind of famous and I have something to offer. See, if you guys make me famous, I'll have things to offer people instead of just being a slightly pretty girl with, like, unemployed. So soon I'll be employed, but do you guys like the blonde hair? It's been blonde for a while and I love it so much. I'm starting to get more natural. I'm trying to be a little bit more natural. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna shut it off because it's way too hot in here. I need to go out and do stuff today. I have an essay, which is so dumb, and I don't want to write it, but we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do some other stuff and maybe apply to a college. So, I hope you enjoyed this bath time talk. This can be a thing, yeah. I love this, like, slip dress. It's so, like, neutral. But anyway, love you guys. Hope you're doing well. Blow some bubbles, drink some Mio, bathe in Mio with Lush. Yeah. Bye. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing. Love it and was never enough with this poetry verse. Open up the beer and you say get over here and play a video game. I'm in his favorite sundress, watching me get undressed. We're gonna go downtown.